Hey friends, it is time for another video and I have got a doozy for you. I don't remember the last time I filmed an Empties video, but I have been collecting Empties since the last time I filmed. So, a lot. And the majority of things, as always, is drugstore. And there are a lot of amazing products that I loved and have repurchased since. And then there are real duds that I didn't even finish. So, there's a huge pile right there next to me. I cannot wait to show you. So I'm just gonna go in random, I'm just gonna grab, no order whatsoever. I've got two, well, one is a texture spray. This is from Umberto, Beverly Hills. It's their dry texture spray. Got this at Target. And then this is the Garnier Fructis Volume Extend. This was my jam about, what, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, 2 summers ago. Loved this. Both of these are empty. I still love this. I found it on Amazon. I could not find it anywhere in store locally. So I ended up trying other things, hence this one. But then I saw this was online on Amazon, so I bought another bottle recently just to like, do I still love this? And the answer is, it's okay. I've tried better things since then. This is still good, but I found that this actually started to weigh my hair down, made it look limp and lifeless towards the end of the day and day two. Even though this is supposed to be a volumizing dry shampoo, this is good, but not as great as I remembered. This one, I didn't really like it. It's empty, so I used it. So it wasn't horrible enough that it, like, I was gonna get rid of it immediately. If memory served me correctly, this is a texturizing spray, so not a dry shampoo with like stuff in it. So texturizing spray, dry texture, and it is dry texture spray. It really just kind of made my hair look limp, which is the opposite of what I was going for. So it was good. It was okay enough to finish it, but not great enough to repurchase. Ooh, this little tub. I picked this up at Costco, the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream for normal to dry skin. Pregnancy, I was plagued with dry skin. I still am plagued with dry skin, actually, now that I think about it. But this is just a giant tub, and the stuff is amazing. It's thick, it's great. I haven't repurchased yet because we've got other lotions that I need to use up first, but I will probably end up repurchasing this at some point. It was really nice. Okay, now I've just got this basket. I'm gonna stick it on my lap so we can do rapid fire. Let's continue the moisturizing type train. This is the Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. I bought this because I saw another blogger buy it and rave about it. Let's pull out another one. Here's another one. This is the Eye Makeup Remover Lotion from Neutrogena. Both of these are cream cleansers. I don't get cream cleansers. I don't get them. I don't understand how they work. I've tried putting them on my face a million different ways. Dry face, wet face, with just my hands, using a little cotton pad, rinsing it off, wiping it off with something dry again. I don't get these. I get that they're supposed to leave my face feeling moisturized, but I really did not feel like they cleansed my face. I would get into the shower, because I shower at night, I would cleanse my face, take off the makeup, get into the shower, and find that I was still like getting makeup on my hands. You know, just, ugh. I did not, these are still full. I used them and then I was like, I don't like these. So definitely duds for me on that department. Here is a win and a loss. Makeup sponges. This is the Up+Up brand from Target, their little makeup sponge, dirty. And this is my newest Real Techniques makeup sponge. It's my second one. I actually had a first one and I used it up to death, threw it out, bought a new one. This one stinks. This one is amazing. I have not used a beauty blender, so I can't vouch for how amazing it is stacked up against a beauty blender, but this one is soft and squishy, and you can use it super damp if you want, or just a little bit damp, and it cleans up really well. I love this, and it's like $6. It is pretty cheap. This one feels like you're being punched in the face. It does not soften up. I felt like even if I held it under the water for a while to soften up, it still felt like I was punching myself. Not worth it. It's cheaper than this one, and certainly cheaper than the beauty blender. Just a couple extra dollars and get yourself this one. This one is amazing. Let's see, other makeup things. Ooh, 2 foundations I see right at the top. Ooh, 3 foundations. Let's talk foundations, shall we? This one is not empty. These 2 are empty. The L'Oreal Infallible foundation is great stuff. I really like it. This is the Maybelline Dream Velvet foundation, which is also supposed to be a nice full coverage, but more hydrating than this one. And this one is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, which I have used before. This is like probably in my lifetime, like my 3rd or 4th bottle of this. Used to be my all-time favorite. But let's talk about these two first, because they're kind of similar. Both meant to be fairly full coverage. Both meant to be not dewy, meant to be more on the matte side than dewy radiant side. This one for sure is meant to be more matte. For my drier skin, I really liked this one, the one from Maybelline. The L'Oreal one, I really like. The coverage is great. The color for me is really good. I used, what is the color on this one? The classic Ivory on this one, and this one was the warm porcelain, because my skin is warm based as opposed to cool based. So this one is nice. Love the coverage. The color was great, but it is drying for me. And this one, great coverage. Like the color. It's perhaps a little, it's going to sound odd considering it's supposed to be warm based, but it's a little gray when you put it on, which is odd, but it's a soft matte. It's like a whipped texture, and it's actually pretty hydrating on my face. So I really like this one, and I have bought since a 2nd tube of this. And I love that both of these come in tubes. Amazing. I think this one might be cheaper. I think the Maybelline might be cheaper. They're both, I think, on the pricey side for a drugstore foundation, but they're both great. It just depends on what your skin type is, in my opinion. Let's talk this one. This Lumi foundation used to be one of my favorite hydrating glowy foundations. Used it religiously for a year, maybe 2 years back. Then when I ran out at one point, I was like, let me try other ones. And I hop, skipped, and jumped all over. Then I went back to it. I bought a bottle to go back to it. I don't like it as much as others I have tried. So if you have watched a video of mine in the past and I raved about it, I mean, it's still nice, but I only used about half of this. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with it. And I went back to other favorites. And I don't know if it's in here or not. But my other favorite that has since replaced this as my favorite is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Foundation. I love that foundation. I'm wearing it right now. Love it. It is amazing. It is glowy. It is dewy. It is hydrating. It is everything you want in a nice healthy skin glow foundation, if that's your thing. This is nice too. I prefer the Neutrogena one. Just saying, although this packaging is better. The pulp. Hair products I can see. First, this is the L'Oreal Boost It Volume Inject Mousse. This stuff is amazing. I'm probably on my 4th or 5th bottle of this by now. Honestly, any of the L'Oreal Volumizing, I've used like the entire range. And I love the whole volume range from L'Oreal. It is great. So that is a repurchase over and over again. Let's see, I've got a hairspray from TRESemme. This is the Firm Control Ultra Fine Mist, All Day Humidity Resistance. What else does it say? Anyway, TRESemme hairsprays are pretty darn cheap. And the only downside I don't like about these is it does tend to make my hair feel, if I'm heavy-handed, it makes it feel crunch, like that stiff crunchy. But in general, I like these for the price. I mean, they're cheap. They're under $5 at Target. I might even venture to guess that they're around the $3 mark. But this is a great hairspray for the money, I think. And they've got varying levels of hold. So if you're not like super hold isn't your thing, they have like a 1-2 level. Anyway, I think they're great for the money. Some of these, I've got 2 bottles of these. This has replaced, let me pick it up off the floor. This one has replaced my love for the Garnier. This is from TRESemme as well. This is the Volumizing Dry Shampoo. I love this. It's basically the same kind of thing as the Garnier Instant Bodifier blah 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 dry shampoo, this one. But this one for some reason is truly like lightweight. It doesn't weigh my hair down. I can use it on day 1 and my hair looks fantastic. I can use it on day 2, maybe even 3, and my hair looks great. Now I wouldn't say this is an amazing dry shampoo. I mean, it works. I love this because it is a great volumizer and it doesn't weigh my hair down. And to me, that is way more important than oil absorption, like I have fresh hair. That's volumizing and not weighing my hair down is way more important. So I love this now. I've got another bottle upstairs I'm working on. I doubt I've only used 3 bottles in the time that I've gotten to know it. I think I've probably used 4 or 5. That is an amazing little product. My other favorite dry shampoo, like if I want oil zapping, I love the Dove Volumizing Dry Shampoo. This stuff is amazing. I love this. It does have a bit of a white cast. For those of you with darker hair, you can see it. You have to work it in a bit. Dry shampoo. For dry shampoo, this is my favorite. And I get a little bit of a volumizing boost from it. I have one more skincare item, and this is the Garnier Micellar water, cleansing water. This one is the one that's supposed to remove even waterproof mascara. This is the blue cap. They also have a pink or a purple cap that doesn't have the waterproof mascara claim. This is amazing. I've used another micellar water, the Simple brand. I've used that and I thought it was junk. I didn't get it. I felt like it didn't clean my face. I had to like do a two-step process, and that defeats the purpose, does it not? This stuff is great. It's fairly inexpensive. Yeah, it's really easy to take the makeup off. I would say it does an okay job with waterproof mascara because that's what I use. It does an okay job. It takes it off, but I feel like you have to work a bit to take it off. But I'm okay with that because it actually feels like it cleanses my skin without making it feel super dry. So if you have ever been curious about this, wondering what the whole micellar water trend is, give it a whirl with this because it's fairly inexpensive, and take it on a test drive. Just make sure you shake it before you use it, which may have been my mistake with the Simple version, to be honest. Ooh, I have like a bunch of mascaras in here. Okay, let's do a non-mascara. Let's do a couple non-mascaras here. Okay. First off, this is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. Fine, I used it up. I either used it up or it was getting a little schmucky. So I just finally had to say goodbye. I don't know if I'm gonna buy this again. It was good. I liked it. Hello, Mr. Motorcycle. Did you hear that? Motorcycle driving by. I liked this. I'm just not sure it's worth the money. I know it's like one of those well-loved products. I don't know. Like I think it's very brightening and it's very creamy. The formula is great. I just, like for me, for what my dark circle situation, I need a corrector and like 3 layers of concealers, and this one was nice to help brighten, and I loved it in like my cheek area because my cheeks are red, and so I liked to use it on top of even foundation, help brighten this kind of the triangle thing. So I liked it for the face. I just didn't love it for under eye. So I don't know if I'm going to repurchase again. I like the Maybelline Fit Me concealer that essentially is similar. I've decided I like that better. I think at one point I declared that the NARS was superior, and it is. It's a little thicker, brighter, but negligible when you compare cost, in my opinion. Okay, this is the Maybelline Brow Drama eyebrow like gel, brow gel. I get it in deep brown. I do like this. This is one of those products where people are like, I don't know. It's got, the wand is a bit wackadoo, I will admit. It's got like this little ball end on it. But for me, what I need a brow product to do is essentially just keep brows in place, and I like to darken my brows a little bit because my head hair is pretty dark and my eyebrows are actually kind of light. So I care more about just setting them in place and a little bit of a color to them. Whereas some people might want to go for precision and like truly filling in brows, and I'm not for that. So if you're just wanting a little bit of hold, a little bit of color, this might be right up your alley, I think. Two powders. This is the e.l.f. Translucent Finishing Powder, and this is for face, and this is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder for under your eyes. I love this. The under eye powder, it is brightening. In fact, I'm looking at this thinking I need to go buy another one because I'm out and I miss it. It's really light, translucent, and brightening as it claims. I feel like when I put this under my eyes, it helps enhance the brightness of the concealers that I've used and helps to cover up the dark circles, whereas just using a regular powder for me does not work. I feel like it kind of undoes everything I just did, like this one. I bought this because this was out at Target, and so I was like, oh, I'll buy this, and I think it claimed it was brightening as well, and so I was like, it's a powder, whatever, I'm just gonna get it. No, not the same. No, this one is much better. If you're wanting a brightening under eye powder to set your under eye concealer, this is superior. This is just a face powder, not meant for under the eyes, in my opinion, even though I'm sure they would claim it could do that. I'm sure they would. This is a little twisty eyeliner pencil thingy, crayon. I think there's crayons technically. Define a Line from Maybelline. I get it in the brownish black color. I like it. It comes with a little smudger on the top and a sharpener up there, which I never use. These are sort of like, this type of thing is my go-to for eyeliner, just because I'm not a fussy eyeliner person. I just like the crayon, the twist up, easy to put on, call it a day. I have 3 mascaras, and then that is it for my empties, which is a lot of empties. The first one is the Neutrogena Healthy Volume in Waterproof, and this is in, I got it in the black brown. The Healthy Volume has always been like a go-to, always go back to mascara for me, and I bought it again recently just to, you know, confirm that I still like it. And the answer is yes, I actually do still like it. I like it a lot, actually. Next up is the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Mascara. Got this one in the black brown as well. Yes, black brown. I got this one black brown, and I like this one as well. I think I might actually go back and get this. Let me remind myself what the brush looks like though. I have a feeling, I'm like looking at this, I'm like, did I actually like it? Oh, the brush is fine. It's actually pretty full brush, lots of little bristles, which I like to help separate and like fan out my lashes. So I like that. And then the last mascara was the Miss Manga Voluminous Mascara. This was not in waterproof, if memory serves me correctly. Jeez, a Pete. That was hard to get off. As soon as I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't like this. I found that the mascara was pretty clumpy, and I did not like the brush. For my personal preference, it's a tapered brush. Comes down to a little point here. There were no bristles at the end, so that kind of bugged me as well. So like products settled on the end, and it was like super bendy and flexible. I don't know why that just like gave me the heebie-jeebies every time I used it, but I ended up using it until it just got so clumpy that I couldn't handle it anymore. So I will not be repurchasing this, but yeah, it was okay. Lie, I didn't really like it, but you know, somebody out there may love this. It's just not me. So what are your favorite things at the drugstore as my empties are tumbling down next to me? I want to hear what your favorites are. Let me know down in the comments below. Have you tried any of the things that I have loved and you have also loved? Have you tried any of the things that I hated but you actually love? Or there's things that you just absolutely hate and you need me to stay away from? Say, Katie, warning, warning, do not try this. I will be forever grateful. I don't want to waste my money, and I don't want you to waste your money either. So I hope you enjoyed this empties video. I love empties videos, like tons of reviews in one little video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Wait, I've been talking for 20 minutes. That is amazing.